Okay, quick bid. Um, Laundry day today. I am still on the list of unemployed and moving. Um, those spots you see there, I just sprayed it over some Febreze up there, the homemade Febreze. Um, just wanted to show off a couple of things that I thought people should take note when they've got what they would call non-working equipment. This 360 here, this was actually three separate 360s. This was one that was bricked, had a red ring of death, Air 73, and after 3 resurrection attempts, gave up the ghost and wouldn't work. DVD drive fully functional. Second one, board totally toast. Innards totally toast. I think it was a power surge killed the works. Case and outside hard drive were all still good, and had this nice chrome door and button. Third one, good board, good chassis. DVD drive had the laser shot. So combined all three, and the result was that. Oh, by the way, cheap little second-hand flat panel 4:3 ratio TV here. Remote's not always cooperative though. Hey Sean, you're only a few feet away. Press the power button. Okay, so I had these parts laying around, and I had somebody contact me day before yesterday, and they needed somebody to fix their son's Xbox. Their son had a Gears of War Xbox that he jammed the door out, took out the tray, grooves were all messed up in it, so I had to swap it out with some parts that I already had. Good stuff, fun. Now this thing is getting back to the one I had to repair for somebody. Went through all my parts I had, and then I did some Googling because I got to minimize on some of my stuff when I move. I've been taking inventory of a lot of the things, and a lot of things I don't have room for that are unnecessary. It's like, this is all coming with me. But a lot of my spare parts, things like that, I'm categorizing, breaking down, and any large parts that are like boards that, unless you have to do some grievous reflow to them, they're not going to work, or just totally outdated PC parts, I'm not taking with me. I'm either going to sell or have them broken down and just stored away somewhere so they're not in a landfill. But yeah, extra remote that was laying around, controller I mean. Sadly, I'm using the component connector. Picture's great. Can't really see it, but this TV only does 4:3. It doesn't do 16:9, which is widescreen. But this thing works fine. And yeah, so I made a spare Xbox now. Can't bring myself to sell it. Financially, I'm actually doing okay right now. Um, my taxes are going to be done rather soon, and I'm expecting a fair amount back, which is going to help me move. And a friend of mine is going to help me split costs for my move. And yeah, I know that I'll have some startup costs I have to contend with when I move to the area I'm moving to. But right now, I don't have many expenses. Uh, Most all my tech I have either given to me, or I buy myself at a very good rate, or I pick up somebody's giving away and fix up. So yeah, and my phone that costs me $50 a month. My internet, well, this is a Cantenna. I'm just gonna point her at, and I'm gonna find something. Then I'll just repeat the signal through my place. I have a Magic Jack. It's just a regular off-the-shelf phone, but the Magic Jack is hooked to it. I also have already put in storage box way ready to go a FTA satellite dish, so I'll be picking up some free-to-air satellite. I don't watch that much TV anyway, so I'll mostly be watching over-the-air, streaming, or some downloaded content. But yeah, that's a perfectly useful, brand new now. Took a magic eraser to it. This had like tape marks and everything on it, rubbing alcohol to get the tape residue off. Windex to polish up the tray here, although my hand prints are on it. But yeah, and there were a few scuffs in that, in the plastic. So you can see now it's pretty clean now. Magic Eraser does well. Little tip, two tips actually do with Magic Erasers. One, if you're getting a bit of plastic burring, like where there's scratches and it raises the plastic, makes it like burr it up on anything plastic, don't wet down your Magic Eraser. Rub it down dry first. It's like sandpaper because it's infused with what they call microabrasives. Now, in other countries, viewers that might not be watching from Canada and the U.S., Magic Eraser goes under different names. It's just a licensed product here in North America by Mr. Clean. Luke Morris 1 shows a Japanese brand, and he also warns about using a dry Magic Eraser because it can file down plastic really easy. But yeah, this thing had black scuffs and everything on it from just banging around, and now it's mint. Needs a little bit more of a wipe down, really, but it works fine. I just got to update this thing. Had a, I think this is a 15 gig. It says 13 point something, but you always round it up. Reformatted it. This thing's totally virgin. The DVD drive, I was able to just replace the laser. So the motherboard on the DVD drive and the motherboard in the 360 matched. There was no spoofing or swapping or anything to do on this. So this is a totally legit, ready to go out of the box 360. And the other thing for Magic Erasers are scratches out of discs. Slightly wet, wipe inside out. Say if you have one of these discs and it's scratched, wipe inside out with a slightly damp Magic Eraser, not too hard. If the scratches seem a little bit gouged in, or a bit harder, it'll buff them out pretty damn good. Jet Set Radio Future. Just got my hands on it. Gonna give it a whirl later. Me gusta. I'm starting to get a thing for black and white now. But yeah, free 360 pretty much is built out of parts. Free laptop built out of parts. Do you sense a theme here? Do it yourself and save a few effing bucks. Google is your friend. You don't have to go out and spend exorbitant amounts of money to get things. Oh, and one of my upcoming videos is going to be a wooden PC I'm building. It's going to be running Linux. Got to meet somebody later for a 20 gig hard drive that's going in it. A friend of mine donated to the cause. 16X DVD-RW. I believe this is IDE. And this is a CD-RW. So I'm pretty much just going to build a Linux Celeron PC with some off-the-shelf shit, and it's going to be a display model, integrated everything to it pretty much, but I'm going to leave that to surprise. The final product should wow everyone. Anyway, that's me signing off for now. Hopefully the next couple days I'm going to be getting back to some regular video production now. Unemployed, going to be doing nothing but waiting for money to be saved up in order to move. Have a good one.